All right, I know we don't often get serious, but I'd like to get sort of serious right now. Welcome back as we chat money on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I think it's amazing how the lessons we learn growing up, that culture can shape the way that we manage our finances in the future. Often not really consciously, it's just those patterns that are there. And for some, it's about saving every penny, while for others, we learn how to spend wisely, or maybe not, or to invest in the future. So we're going to have a bit of fun with that right now. A little while ago, Carl credited his parents for the huge role that they played in his relationship with money, good and bad. And I think all of us have that DNA. So the question today is, what's the best money rule or habit we have learned from our parents? And Sarah Jane doesn't just sing. She is also, well, you got it together, girl.
Okay.
Because you have to, as an artist. Okay. Manifest this, okay?
Yes,
manifest this, you've got it together. But you've got to kind of make these, and I
of
think
course,
for a
especially as a creative, of course. It's tough for us out there. You know, a lot of the time we kind of just living from gig to gig and whatever.
Yeah,
but
and
over
that's
the
okay,
years,
because that's the industry, yeah.
I've been doing this for so long. So, I mean, one of the lessons I've learned from my mom is extremely financially responsible, the type of person
brilliant.
she is. So I think probably the biggest lesson for me is like, money for emergencies. So when I get paid something, I have like different accounts and I split my money up. And I also invest some money and I do save for also with projects and stuff because I'm unsigned. So when I want to do certain things, I have to have a fund.
Yeah,
I have to have a fund for shoots and for, exactly. So also budgeting those things.
Do you have someone who helps you remain accountable to this?
I wish I did.
Or is it all on your shoulders? Because I was going to ask, how do you maintain this?
Yeah. I wish I did. It's really kind of just on you. I do have someone that helps me with certain like investment type things, just because that's out of my scope, and then also with like my tax returns and things like that. But also maybe a fun rule for me so that I don't feel like I'm not enjoying my money. When I work overtime, so on shoots and stuff, that's money you can blow.
Okay,
like
that's a good rule. I like that. Yeah.
Overtime money is for blowing.
We only work overtime, so I'm thinking, I like your rules, sister. I like
We're going to adopt those rules.
Not for you.
Okay, now that she's ruined our conversation, let's.
Not for you.
But because we've spoken a lot about your responsible choices now, and you've kind of, I love the fact that you are quite intentional about what you do.
Yeah, forced to be, I think, man, because obviously being a kid and being younger, the main rule was like, you can't spend money you don't have. If you didn't have money, so you couldn't
do it
spend
all the
much.
time.
Yeah,
literally.
but that's become a baseline.
And that's what something
for me,
that blew my mind as I grew older, to realize that people were spending money they didn't have. But they were doing it for some right reasons, some for wrong. But I just thought that was a trap to begin with. I'm like, how am I going to do this if I don't have the money now? How am I going to pay it off? Like, it didn't make sense to me. Luckily, I was naive enough to believe that. And it's kind of a mantra that I've tried to not overspend or spend on anything other than like a big asset or something crazy like that. Otherwise, can't afford it, don't have the money, don't buy it.
Just let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Luckily we didn't have those tap things when we were...
Oh, I would have lost life. I would have lost life.
I would be like, I'm not paying for it. Yeah. The tap is paying for it.
But can I play devil's advocate here?
So
because
true.
I've realized that the best parts of my money culture are also the worst. So I'm a hustler, I'll go out, I'll make deals, but I don't think long-term trajectory. I don't, well, I haven't as a younger man, possibly. Things, thankfully, we get temperament at this age. But is there a negative financial habit or something that you've wanted to break, maybe the way that you feel about money or wealth, those sorts of things? And that was something that hit hard because Carl kind of struggled with that intergenerational understanding of wealth and how and we kind of hit that same point of saying, well, we actually don't enjoy the notion of wealth for the sake of. There must be purpose behind it. But for you, are there habits that you want to change?
Oh, that's a tough one. I feel like, you know, sometimes when you have a gig, you feel like, I need a new outfit.
But you deserve it.
Exactly. And, you know, goal maths. You know, do you know that thing, goal maths? Where you kind of, if you get it on sale, then, and I think we do that a lot.
I would have called it.
I do that a lot. I go maths.
Not just girl maths.
No,
I think that's everybody maths. Don't worry.
Girl maths. the viewers will understand.
They do. It's like, I'm saving 1,000 rand on this dress. It's only 5,000 now.
And then if you return it and you buy something else, then it's like it's free.
They gave me something. Yeah, listen,
I would. Free.
This is the
I
part
need to unlearn. I need to unlearn that.
We could have had a comment about it, but this is the part on TV where we learned we're not allowed to even say anything. The second you say something like girl maths, I'm like, whatever, girl. girl,
Yes.
whatever. Now, we all do have
Yes.
those kind of little give-me's, those little
Yeah.
mulligans,
Yeah.
things that we use where we're like, no, it's perfectly justified. I've earned this. I
Yeah.
deserve it.
I think we're also all just consumers a lot of the time. You know, we have access to so much all the
Yes.
time. We can literally tap on something and we can buy it now and it will come tomorrow.
So
Which
true.
in some convenience, it's amazing. But in other ways, I think sometimes we don't take enough time to be like, do I really need this? So.
Just 5. Just take
Yeah, I'm gonna take 5.
Just take 5 and just work it out. I mean, 5,000 rand that you're saving because you're only spending
Exactly.
5 on a 10,000 rand dress. And I
You
mean, come
see?
on,
You're
only,
getting
no,
it.
don't
there,
even go there. We can joke about them, but these little
Yes,
habits,
no, for
they
sure.
do form kind of the DNA for all of our spending. So whether it's saving for a rainy day, those emergencies, I love Sarah Jane's advice there. Budgeting for a big goal, putting it back into your company, your business, your cash flow, that can make all the difference when you need it the most. And Absa is here to help you make the most of your financial goals. So please speak to someone who knows. Go to absa.co.za because your story truly does matter, just like yours, man. Well done. You're getting a financial high five.
done.
Dude.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Financial.